suppose? It's only 9 in the morning? No. This was what was spoken through the prophet Joel. In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit and they will prophesy. I will send wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and glorious day of the Lord. And all those who call on the name of the Lord will be saved. Men of Israel, listen to this. Jesus the Baptist was a man accredited by God to you through signs, wonders, and miracles, which God did among you through him, and you yourself know. This man was given over to you by God's set purpose and foreknowledge. And you, with the help of wicked men, put him to death by nailing him to the cross. But God raised him to life and freed him from the agony of death, because it was impossible for death to keep a hold on him. David said about him, I see the Lord always before me. He is at my right hand, so I will not be shaken. My heart will be glad, my tongue will rejoice, my body will live in hope, because you have not abandoned me to the grave, nor will you let your Holy One see decay. You have shown me the path to life, and you fill me with joy in your presence. Brothers, I can tell you with confidence that David died and was buried, and his tomb is here to this day. But he was a prophet, and he knew that God had promised it on oath that he would place one of his descendants on the throne. Seeing what was coming ahead, he spoke of the resurrection of the Messiah, that he would not be abandoned to the grave, nor would his body see decay. God has raised this Jesus to life. And we are all witnesses of the fact. Exalted to the